All right, Do Brothers back. He's Max. I'm Chubbs. Today we're going back in time again. We're going to 1984 with one of the most iconic horror classics ever made, A Nightmare on Elm Street. So we're going to see what we remember and how we feel about it. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. Is that Christine?
The song in this is terrifying.
To this day.
There's something out there, isn't there?
Ah. Where you going? Ow.
This was different because it was like, it's not like Jason, they just stab you.
It's
like,
in your dream.
It's like magical. Like
right.
he can make you fly.
He's almost a demon.
Sure. Did you do it?
There was somebody else there. He was locked in a room with a girl who...
That cop's in a lot of stuff.
Into the Dragon, among others, yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Yep. I always wondered why he was like a karate expert. Like out of everybody that
Yeah.
picked, but that bathtub scene with the claw comes up.
You believe in the Boogeyman?
No.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Or you do?
One of those first appearances. See ya. Bye.
This was a movie that actually legitimately scared me when it came out. I mean, granted, I was 6. No,
yeah.
84?
Yep.
So I was 9? Yeah, I was like 9 years old. But no, I remember when it came on TV, this was,
It did. It was one of those, like, it revigorated everything.
well, because like when Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th and all them came out, they came out like, I've seen them like years later in reruns, so it wasn't as scary. Like I remember this being new,
You can stop it. Yeah, this was, and I've heard this on a lot of people say, Nightmare on Elm Street, it was such a different thing for me, and it was one of those, my sister was watching it. The last time I freaked out, I called my parents and said, "Is Freddy in here?" But that exhilaration got me to horror movies where and you want to feel that. But yeah, it wasn't a slasher guy. It wasn't just somebody walking through the window, whatever. It was everybody's got to sleep. Everybody.
Yeah, there was no getting away from it.
And let's not forget, Wes Craven has said, he read an article about a kid who kept saying he was going to die if he slept, and his parents kept trying to make him go to sleep. And when he did sleep, he died. But he also said he got Freddy from a homeless man was outside his window.
Yeah,
and when he would look, he was there. He went back, and when he went, the guy was still there. He didn't do anything or anything.
Right.
But yeah, so 1984, we're 8 and 9 years old. That became one of the biggest deals you could think of as far as horror.
And, horror movies as they go on, they kind of get whitewashed a little bit. They kind of, tone it down some. But, like, when, Freddy Krueger first came out, the reason the parents killed him, because he was, killing neighborhood children. I guess, Michael Myers and Jason, they were killing teenagers and stuff.
Right.
But every time, Jason would kill a teenager, it was usually a teenager smoking pot. It was a teenager having sex. It was like a teenager kind of being bad a little bit. But, Freddy Krueger was actually going after, children in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Very dark,
Now, the 2010 remake went a step further and made him a child molester. The original he was a child killer.
But I think even in the first one, I think they kind of alluded to the fact. Well, because he had the glove to scare the children.
Right.
If he was just killing them.
In the remake, they pull up pictures. They don't show you, but it's oh, he did do that. So, yeah, I'm sure most people know about Nightmare on Elm Street, but if you haven't, check it out for yourself. Go back to 1984, where Freddy Krueger kills you in your dreams. Now, you might be safe if you don't live on Elm Street, but he eventually branched out from there. So we always enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed this one. Now, I'm going to give a bit of wisdom from an old friend named Happy Harry. You eat your cereal with a fork and do your homework in the dark. This is the Do Brothers, Max and Chubbs. Talk to you later.
Don't fall asleep.